Well, when I first started Slimming World, I weighed 23.5 stone. I was a dress size 26. I didn't feel young. I felt I was overweight. I felt unhealthy. I was bullied quite a lot. I had this kind of burden of always being known as the big one, and that really affected me. By the time I left secondary school, I weighed over 18 stone, and then by the time I went to uni, I was up to the 23.5. Going to uni was the biggest challenge for me, and also the biggest life change for me, because it totally caused me to change my lifestyle. I was suddenly living on my own. I didn't have those certain people protecting me. My mum wasn't cooking for me all the time. I had to do those things myself. My friend Emily, she had started going to Slimming World, and I don't know what it was. I think it was because I was at that low point. But when she was like, "Oh, do you want to come?" I was like, "Yeah, I do." It's something just suddenly clicked in me. I went with her the first night and I've never stopped going. It feels amazing to be Slimming World Young Slim of the Year 2010. It's mind-blowing. I feel like a totally new person. I only started Slimming World 21 months ago, but when I stepped through that door, it was such a welcoming environment. I mean, everyone was so friendly. They wanted to get to know you. Sally was amazing. She straight away made sure she went over things with you. She went over the plans. It was uncomplicated. It just seemed like there were so many advantages to it, and I was being encouraged to eat so much, which was good because I have such a big appetite. My favourite dish that I make is bacon chicken pasta with peppers and red onions and stir-fried vegetables, and it's just like delicious food. And even my mum came in from work one day and was like, "Oh, what's that gorgeous smell?" And I was like, "It's my dinner, I'm cooking it, you should try it. It's really like fresh and really delicious." And she was quite surprised by it, because normally diets you think you're going to live on kind of cracker bread and stuff like that. It's taken me 21 months to lose 10.5 stone. The way Sally explained how you could break it down, it was like, don't think about the overall goal, think about next week, think about what you want to achieve by next week. And I lost 5 or 5.5 pounds in my first week, and when I thought, actually I'm only two pounds like away from my half stone sticker, and stickers are really good as well. You need that little reward. It kind of spurs you on, it motivates you, and it's small targets make it seem more manageable. Don't think about what you want to lose by the end of it, think about what you're losing next week. I bought a bike. Me and my boyfriend, we go on bike rides all the time on like Sundays and things like that. When I'm living in Canterbury, I never get a bus, I walk everywhere, so it's just those little extra things. It's the best feeling when you put on a pair of trousers and suddenly they're looser, suddenly there's inches around you, and you have to go and buy it. It's an expense, but it's one you want to pay out. I loved buying that next size down. I loved going shopping and things like that, whereas it used to be a chore, whereas it used to be, oh, grab anything that fits me. Now I love wearing clothes and I spend far too much money on it.